Hi, welcome back to Outdoor Gear and Skills. Today I wanted to talk about a skill instead of a tool or something like that, some piece of gear. And that's really, it's mindset, and it is the ability to deal with change, with being resilient. I've got a lot of changes going on right now in my life. My youngest is graduating high school in a few months. We'll be leaving. My other son just moved out. He's getting married in a few months. And we helped my daughter that lives here in town move over the weekend. So we're kind of moving kids all over the place and things like that. And it's, my wife and I got some stuff coming up. Pretty significant changes. We don't know what a lot of that is going to look like now, but it's going to look a lot different than this. Shifting priorities. I did a video quite a while ago about making my fire pit here, and I was going to do a smokeless pit, and then I thought, crap, I should do something. Not quite sure if that's going to get done now or not. But things change. Our bodies get older, we break down, our interests change, our family situation changes. One of the things about moving here to Southern Oregon 6.5 years ago is my wife and I just realized how stagnant we had become. There was a lot of stuff we didn't go do because it felt like it was too far away, or the kids were too little, or whatever other stupid ass excuse we had for not doing something. And when we moved here, we said, enough of that crap, and we are going to go explore the coast and waterfalls and find cool places to go camping and a lot of things like that. And we've done that, and it's been great. And, but just kind of everything changes. The weather changes right now. And in the last couple of days here in Southern Oregon, it has been really cold. Pipes are frozen and broken in places around our county. And that we don't have as much sunlight as we will in a few months. And if you cannot adapt, if you cannot overcome difficulty or hardships or doing crap that you don't want to do, or being faced with change when it's thrust upon you, if you stress out too much, if you just don't like it, that can put tremendous pressure on you. It can cloud your judgment if you're lost, if you're in a survival situation, one you did not plan on being in. It can do a lot of stuff to you. It can have all kinds of physical stuff. It can make us overeat, not sleep well, do a lot of things like that. And we just really have to kind of get through that mindset. I've got a friend of mine that hates change so much that she spent 7 years at a job that she absolutely hated because she didn't want to go meet other people at a new job or learn a new way of doing things. And we all have the ability to change our circumstances. If we don't like something, we're one decision away from changing our trajectory. And we need to think like that. We have dumbed ourselves down as a country to think that we're powerless, that it's someone else's fault, that only the government, can bail us out and tell us what the right decision is. And that's a bunch of crap. We're all on a different path. We all have different backgrounds and experiences. We have different goals, different dreams. We have a different value system. And we need to decide what is best for us. We need to make the choices of how we're going to go. If you don't like your job, go out and find another one. Gain a skill set. Do something that is going to get you better. Go back to school. Start your own business. This is 2023. It's January 31st. It's the last day of January 2023. You have the internet. You have YouTube. You have all kinds of things where you can gain knowledge. You can learn how to do something, or better yet, you just forge ahead like Jesse Itzler. Go look him up. He's married to Sarah Blakely. They're both billionaires that started their own companies, and they decided they weren't going to take any shit from anybody and just go get stuff done. Jesse started a company that was a private jet service. He had never been on a private jet. He didn't own private jets. He just did it. He's a billionaire. One of the things he said is not knowing what to do was one of his greatest assets. They just went and did things the way they thought they should be done, and it wasn't the way that everyone else was doing it, and it worked. So there's no excuses for any crap. People can do amazing things. You can all do amazing things. We use different tools for different things. I carry knives all the time. A knife is a tool, and to me, it's one of the best things out there. But this folding knife, which is a cold steel mini AK-47, it's had a lot of use. It's got a lot of miles on it. I love this knife because when I have it in my pocket, make sure I don't cut my jacket here, I can easily flip it out and it opens up because of that little notch right there. I love that. That's awesome. But that is not going to be used in the same way that my SC3 is used. This is going to be a stronger blade. I can whittle more with this. I can do different things than I can do with that knife. So you're going to use a different tool for different situations. Don't let change stop you. Don't let change scare you. Find a mentor if you need to, but this just goes for every part of our life. We are in a point in human history where change is so rapid, and if you don't learn to change and adapt, if you cannot become resilient, then you're going to get left behind. You're going to miss out on your dreams. You're going to look back on a wasted life, and you're going to be pissed off. And to me, the reality of hell is truth realized too late. It's knowing that we squandered potential, that we squandered opportunities. It's what could have been. I'm not going to live my life like that. I encourage you to find a mentor, someone like Tony Robbins, Ed Milet. There are so many books out there. Grit by Angela Duckworth is a fantastic book to go read. I am currently reading Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. It is not for the faint of heart, but it teaches you that resiliency and that bulletproof mentality. Please get out there. Don't waste another day. Make the change in your life that is going to get you where you want to go. No one is coming to save the day. You have to do that. We have to do that for ourselves. We have to support each other. I really hope you'll do it. If you have any comments, I'm just kind of going all over. I feel like this is a little more scatterbrained than I wanted it to. But I just know every time I go out mountain biking or hiking, I do a big hike like Mount Timpanogos in Utah or Mount Thielsen here by Crater Lake in Oregon. I pack the gear. I have the mindset that if something happens and I'm stuck out there overnight, I am prepared with the mindset and the tools in my backpack to move from miserable to uncomfortable. Miserable, I may not make it through the night. Uncomfortable, I can make it through the night. Generally speaking, we don't want to be miserable. We want to go from miserable to fantastic. We want to live lives where we don't listen to naysayers. We get out and we do the things that are going to bring us joy, that are going to recharge us, that are going to serve our fellow human beings, and that we're going to get out there and seize every opportunity. I hope you'll join me in that. Leave me any comments. I would love to hear what your thoughts are, what your challenges are, what your difficulties are. If there is anything in what I have said that you would like me to expand on and help you, I'm glad to do that. As always, thanks for watching Outdoor Gear and Skills, and we'll see you out there.